Okay, folks, today's the day. We're heading back to Birmingham. Been here to work at Adventureland now for 6 months. Matter of fact, I think today is just about exactly 6 months since I left home. So I'm going to try to catch a little footage on the way down. I don't have much left to get ready. I've got to dump my tanks, put up the water hose, stuff like that. I cleaned off my solar panels, and because I'm going to be using those pretty heavy for a couple days, and checked all my fluids, oil, radiator, all that a person should do. And I've got bicycle loaded and coolers and trailers ready to go. So there's just a few little miscellaneous things, and I'll be heading out of here. I'm gonna fix some breakfast, and then I'll take a shower and put on some good clean clothes for the trip. And so I'll see if I can get you a little footage somewhere along the way there. So we'll catch you later. All right, I'm heading out. I'm all showered up, packed up, ready to go. And this park was really full yesterday. They had a Oktoberfest. I didn't go to it. It's like 30 bucks to get in, even for an employee. They didn't have any employee anything for that. So everybody's real busy this morning, moving out, and I just wanted to take one look around. You know, I've been living here for 6 months working at Adventureland, and I don't know, there's always some kind of little sadness about leaving somewhere. Although I'm ready to go, don't doubt me. And I won't miss this wind that you can hear blowing, you can bet on that. But anyway, I hope I keep good sun on the way, and goodbye Adventureland, and I'll have those Adventureland videos coming pretty soon about a little bit more about working here and about whether I'd return or not. So anyway, let me get on down the road. It's time to go. Okay, if you look across the interstate over there, you can see my trailer. The ball came off of my trailer hitch, and I had put that thing on there a long time ago with pipe wrenches. So I don't know how that vibrated loose. I couldn't tell you. But anyway, I went and bought a new one at Walmart just now. And I hate being here on the side of this highway, but I'm going to get this on there and get this trailer hooked back up. And I'm going to spend the night at the Walmart where I bought this thing. I'm going to go ahead and call it a day on the traveling and see if I can't get this thing hooked back up. Well, here we are. Got the trailer hooked up. Got Sonny back over here to the Walmart, so this is home for the night, and I'm going to try to do a little more tightening up on that thing. I can't figure why that other one came loose, and I'm going to try to figure out how to get my chains hooked back up there. If it hadn't been for those chains a while ago, boy, I could have been in some trouble. So anyway, I'm going to just camp out here for the night and head back out in the morning. Okay, I found this castle nut in my toolbox. It's actually a nut for a spare nut I had for a rear wheel, and I'm going to try to tighten that up there to give it a little bit of extra. My trailer hitch on my car has a cotter pin hole in it, and a cotter pin came with it, and that worked out really well. I'm going to try to find another one of those. But right now I'm just trying to double this nut up to make sure that that won't vibrate loose again on the way home. So I've got a real big screwdriver and a hammer here, and I'll see if I can catch that action. I'm gonna set the camera down and see if it'll record that. Now hopefully doubling that up will help me get back to town. We'll find out, because now I'm going to have to worry about this all the way home. I'm going to see if I can get these chains hooked back up in some way. One of them broke. Do not operate a trailer without these chains. I just found out how valuable that lesson is. Even though I pulled the trailer a lot, I have always had these chains hooked up, and boy am I glad I did. So I believe I have these chains on here good enough now for one more emergency. And I'm going to see if I can rig my lights back up. I had a length of wire made. Since I put this luggage carrier thing on here, it lengthened. It increased the amount of space between my trailer and my RV. So I made a little pigtail kind of thing to go between the trailer here and the RV lights. And so when the trailer came loose, then so did my little pigtail thing. So I'm going to see if I can go on Walmart and find something to make one of these out of and get these lights hooked back up. I'm not going to be traveling at dark, but I like turn signals and brake lights. So let me go see what I can do with that. This is what I've been waiting for. Coming up on my right is a big rocket they have out in front of the Alabama Welcome Center, just as you're entering the state. In Huntsville, Alabama, there's a real big space museum. Okay, I'm back here in Birmingham, and that castle nut I put on there held. Now, whether or not that was the sole reason that this ball stayed in there or not, I don't know, but I'm tickled to death that I got back home and that trailer didn't come loose again. And that castle nut seems to work real well, so I'm going to leave that on there. Might even try to tighten it up a little more. I think it's kind of funny that Iowa breeze has followed me down here to Birmingham, so I guess I'm destined to stand in the wind. But I just wanted to tell you, last week I went out to Devil's Tower, I believe that's what they call it, in Wyoming with a couple of friends, and we spent a couple of days in the Black Hills in South Dakota. And I won't bore you to death with all that stuff, but I'm going to put together some kind of little either a photo show or a real short video or something of those two places. I really enjoyed it. That's a real different topography out there, and a real different scenery. And if any of you ever get a chance to go to the Black Hills, I would sure recommend it to you. But anyway, I just want to one more time, just as a thought to people, make sure if you're towing a trailer to have those chains hooked up, because I would hate to imagine what would have happened if that trailer had come loose and the chains didn't hold. And here I have this trailer, you know, at 60 miles an hour cutting loose across the interstate. I mean, what could have happened in that scenario? I don't even want to think about. So make sure, and I'll do it the next time, I apparently didn't this time, but make sure that you check those nuts on those bolts and all that stuff before you leave. If you're towing a trailer, make that a part of your safety check. Make sure your chains are in good shape. Make sure they're hooked where they won't come loose. Make sure both of them are hooked up. One of my chains broke and one of them held, so that saved me there. I don't know how long the trailer was loose. I don't think it was very long until another motorist came by and flagged me down that something was wrong, so I immediately pulled over to the side of the highway and found out that that trailer had came loose. So just as a safety precaution, make sure that you check those nuts, bolts, chains, and everything before you take off on any kind of trip, because it could end up really bad. I don't want to preach, but I mean, it could have ended up really bad. So I'll see you on the next video, and everyone take care. Thank you, and goodbye.